Hello YouTube, welcome back to Charles' Garage, and today we have another review. Today we're also reviewing the Hot Wheels Premium lineup, the Team Transport series. Now, I wasn't able to actually get into this lineup as early as I wanted to be because number one, basically at the time, my country's distributor did not even bring these into Korea at the time. So obviously, most of the early stuff I wasn't able to get unless I had to rely on either purchasing outside of my country or basically just buying from someone else within my country who bought it, also the same way from outside of the country. So yeah, this is one of those things that I really wanted to see in person. Now I've seen a ton of images of these, but I was able to finally get this for a pretty good price. So let's see what we got. So the Team Transport line. First of all, it is in the Hot Wheels Premium line. Now this is the older logo. Now today they're using the gold logo for premium lines, but for now Hot Wheels Premium, this used to be the way how it was. So which means that it has real riders, meaning that it's using rubber tires and then metal on metal. So the top and bottom section is now both metal. Now this would be a typical case for a Hot Wheels Premium or Car Culture Boulevard series as well. For those who don't know, this is a $1 Hot Wheels car. Basically, the bottom section is plastic, the top section is die cast, and then the wheels are plastic. These would be the $1.50 ones. The premium one, if this were to be a premium, top and bottom would be metal and then rubber tires and more details on here. So you can see the front part is okay, it has the basic details, but you can see if you go up to the back, it only has the molding and shape but no details. So if this were to be a premium, these would be all fixed. So yeah, so let's see what we got. So being a Team Transport, this means that these are always like there would be a car and a matching truck as a set together. However, I also would like to mention that depending on the set, now the car is obviously a real car, it's a really existing car, but the truck, depending on the truck, this could be an actual real truck or it could be just a how should I say, a original design from Hot Wheels where they try to make it look like a typical truck. So as far as I know, there are ones that are real and there are others that are not real. So just wanted to point that out. But once again, because of the lineup, even the truck is using rubber tires and then the top and bottom metal plates as well. So that is very good. Now looking at the back, apparently on the early days they actually released 4 at a time. So right in today's standard, they will be releasing 3 at a time. Problem is, case packaging is 4, so there's always going to be a repeat these days. So yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back after opening this up. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I finally got it out of the box, and once again, I absolutely love the way how this looks. So the reason why I love this lineup is because not only because of the cars are really cool, but also that the fact that you get a matching design truck. So that's I mean, once you start collecting cars, obviously you focus on the cars, but suddenly later you start looking around like stuff around the car, and one of them is basically something that can carry around, or maybe you have to storage it in like a garage or a protector case. You start getting interested in those kind of stuff. So and then these are one of those things. So we now have a matching truck here. So once again, it goes up on top of the back of the truck, very well snug fit. Of course, it is almost colliding, but there is a small gap between there. And then, as far as I know, you can do it the other way around, because I know there are certain lineups or certain cars with their set trucks. They can only be inserted or put it in or displayed on a certain direction because of the car design itself. But in this case, either way is fine. So before we go into the car, let's look at the truck first. So once again, after doing some research, this truck is also, it doesn't really exist. It's just called the Retro Rig, and so yeah, it's just one of those original designs that from Mattel that looks like an actual truck. So this may be a bummer. I know there are some people who don't like this lineup because of this aspect and the fact that this is a little bit more of the expensive ones in terms of Hot Wheels Premium. So yeah. So looking at the front here, they got all the details here. They even applied some decals here and there to show that, to give the more realistic look. And then once again, they have some painted color parts as well. So well done, well done. And then looking at the side, you can see all the Ford racings and stuff. Now the fact that well, obviously they got license from Ford, obviously, so they were able to apply these. But of course, depending on the license, they would as far as I know, like for example, Mercedes. Their license team is very sensitive, so they will not allow to apply. They will allow on the car itself, but not on the truck. So yeah, it really depends on the licensing terms. So one thing, we have all the Ford racing team, Ford, all sorts of symbols and liveries as well. And then I do like the fact that the wheels are also using the rubber tires, real riders, and they look pretty pretty nice to me, at least for me. I'm not the best like expert in terms of wheels or rims, but once again, these look pretty cool. And then looking at the bottom section, yep, we have all the basic details going on here, the basic ones as well. Now this is a very basic truck. There are some trucks that will have like a a system that you can pull down, or that you can control like the angle of the car, but this one is just a plain flatbed. And then finally, let's get the car. So while the truck is called Retro Rig, the car itself, this is a '69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. So I think the 302 has something to do with the engine, as far as I know. So let's see what we got. So once again, on the front we have the very iconic or typical style of the classic Mustang cars. Definitely loving that. The headlights have been colored, and I think the grille is a decal, I think, or no, actually no, I think these are decals. So yeah, some of these are kind of confusing to see if they're painted or decals. So I think these are mostly decals as well, applied, or some people call it tampos, I think. I'm not too familiar with that term. But once again, to match the overall Ford Racing design concept, we have all the Ford Racing team livery going on here. Even on the back, we have the sponsor stickers as well, and then even the back, all detailed. If this were to be a mainline, this would not be even applied here as well. And then the wheels, once again, you have these tires, but definitely I do like the fact that they look more fatter to give out that race car look as well. And then I do like the shiny chrome silver rims as well. And then obviously bottom, good old classic metal. Definitely there's no way you're going to be damaging this that easily. And then the top, once again, metal as well. And then you can see a roll cage inside to definitely indicate that this is a race car. Alright, and yeah, once again, being Hot Wheels Premium, obviously it rolls. And then once again, Hot Wheels Premium stuff or Wheel Rider stuff are not really meant to go on the track, so please don't do that. You're going to either damage the paint here or decals, or damage the tires, because once again, the wheels do not allow that. Now there is an exception, but once again, it's not too common, so yeah. And once again, yeah, here we go. Once again, I can understand that if you don't like the truck, you may not buy this. I understand that. So obviously, if you're a big fan of the car, I usually buy this because I love the car inside. So most of the case, I would definitely buy it for the car, and not really most for the truck. But once again, depending on the car itself, if it's like a very specific race car, I would love to have a matching truck with that as well. But for this, I think I would be satisfied just with the car itself. Anyways, thank you for watching the review. This was a review of the Hot Wheels Team Transport, of the combination of the '69 Ford Mustang Boss 302 and the Retro Rig. If you guys got any questions or requests, comment below. I still have more stuff to buy and build and make reviews out of, and once again, a shorts video will be uploaded as well. Anyway, until then, see you guys next time.